Hey, good evening. What is up, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. Let's just preemptively adjust that Addie cam so she is now in the shot. Hafaro, Sparse, and Oscar, how is everyone going? It is great to see you. We're back again today on our NA account, and it is about time, actually, that we get this engineer that we have had sitting around for a bit actually somewhat equipped. And Jess, thank you so much for popping in. Everyone, good news. Jess streamed earlier today, streamed an absolutely adorable game called Postmouse. Had a fantastic time. Oh, hey, oh no. We have to redo some keybinds. But yes, Postmouse was absolutely adorable. And make sure you check out Jess's streams in the future for some more cozy gaming. Yeah, I have to go and actually rebind some of my skills because we've updated some of the things on our mouse. So let's go do that right. Well, we'll do it after we get this. Because yeah, it is our next target key. That is... target. Next enemy, that one. Next ally, that one. Oh, feel free to shut the curtain. Your eyes have adjusted now. All good, no worries, I will do. Such grace. Oh, don't forget to grab your daily free gold from Lunar New Year. That I will have to do as well. We'll probably do that after we get all the stuff unlocked on this character. I do need to actually take a look at Lunar New Year stuff as well. And Addie bed, I know once again she is choosing not to stay in her bed or on the couch, which we legitimately bought for our Facebook Marketplace. No, she must stay exactly off it. That is the only spot she can be. Sven, what's up, mate? How's it going? It's great to see you. The health on this thing, like we're rocking Berserker's gear, I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay, there we go. Blanca, how are you going? It is great to see a great festival to cycle through your accounts. That is a good shout. I really actually should do that. I need to add in... where did our pathing go? There we go. I need to add in all of our various accounts to our launcher as well, because it's been a while since I've logged into quite a few of them. So that will actually be really nice. So once we get a handle on exactly what we need for... yeah, exactly what we need to take advantage of Lunar New Year. That'll be a good one to do. But I hope everyone's been having a wonderful day today. It's been a great day here so far. Had a great time hanging out in Jess's stream earlier. And yeah, just making some amazing pasta, which I can smell cooking right now. That's going to be absolutely incredible. See, there we go. That's starting to die at a much more reasonable pace. Now, I think this one, like, I was probably going to make a scrapper, but looking at this absolute unit that we've got here, I feel like it's probably going to have to be a Holosmith. That feels right. That's what my gut's telling me. So let's get that one geared up. We've got so many engineers in this account, actually. Is that darker? One day I will actually sort out the lighting, but it is not this day. Oh, wait, no, that's why. Yeah, there we go. We only need one light on. And potentially, depending on how quickly we can progress through raids and strikes tonight, we may even be able to finish off Cruel in Path of Exile, which I am very keen for. Keen to get into proper endgame now. Start juicing our build even more. And we'll probably, I think very soon, we'll try out a new class as well in that, because that has been fantastic fun. But in the meantime, our sorceress is getting well and truly juiced. And I think for raids tonight, we'll probably rock Heal Druid. So that's one we haven't made a guide on. We've got a whole bunch of footage on Heal Scourge, so that's good. But some Heal Druid footage will be pretty good, I think. Can I put snap target on? There we go. Why is that button not working? Hang on, we'll probably have to turn our mouse off and on again. You got this, engineer. You want to try a new class, but not sure which yet. So which ones have you tried? Because I know you did Ranger. Have you tried any others? Why is that not working? Don't make me have to turn on Razor Synapse. Okay, that works. 3 isn't working. Emerald, how are you going? It is great to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Come on, mouse, you can do it. Let's try that. Let's see if that button works. Okay, that one does. Cool. That one locked. There we go. Nice. Wonderful. And hope you're having a great day. And how was your stream earlier today as well? Did see that you were online. What did you get up to? Yep, and the fire button's not working. A Furnace Witch and Deadeye Ranger. Very nice. I think give Sorceress a shot. You would really enjoy it, I think. Now let's try and... It's a good thing this is happening now and not while we're actually raiding, because when those key skills aren't working on Druid, we're going to have a much sadder time. Okay. Let's go just get back up. I think we can... Yeah, we can Sky Scale there. Good. We're out of combat. So sometimes the mouse just needs us to tinker with it a bit, just to remind it that at any point I can fully disassemble it, after which it will probably not work again. So it just needs a reminder of what awaits it if it refuses to work. I'll just map comp and take advantage of the festival. Oh, very nice. Are you going for any particular legendary at the moment that is requiring the map comp? And yeah, I do have to actually dive into some of the festival stuff, because I've been told it's a great way to make a bit of gold, which, hey, we're still making our set of legendary armor on our EU account, so we do need some more of that. Ooh, thank you, Jess. Jess is absolutely wonderful and has made a wonderful pasta here. Thank you so very much. That is going to be amazing. But yes, everyone, make sure you go check out Jess over on Twitch and on her Instagram as well, and look forward to some more cozy games in the future. Sufferance, how are you going? So good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. There we go. That's good. That has smelled absolutely wonderful. That's not just beef ravioli. True, what's up? Great to see you. Okay, let's head up here. Yeah, once we actually get Hollowsmith unlocked, the power is going to be a lot higher here. And I'm not sure if Arc DPS is back up and running yet. It doesn't appear to be enabled for me right now. That's fine, I don't particularly need it, especially if I'm running Druid. No goal set in stone, but maybe Bifrost. Bifrost is a great choice. That was my first legendary staff as well. So honestly, it's just a very pretty legendary. Yours hasn't stopped working? Okay, that's good. On the last step of your legendary amulet right now. Awesome, that is great. Getting the legendary amulet is going to be hype as anything. We went down a bit too low there. But yeah, let's get a Hollowsmith unlocked in this character. That was the original gear set I had on here as well. I just threw a hammer on because I just inherently know how it works. I can probably also... I've got the elixir line here, but I don't really need that. Is there a better line? Might even be tools. Just need to spend money now to get the Aurine Axe now, but don't want your gold to dip so low. That's the problem with making legendaries. Your gold is in a constant state of dipping. No, let's not worry about it. We're going to like replace the spec anyway sometime soon. There we go. Easy peasy. And can we... Oh, perfect. You just need to farm some money to complete your Gen 3 legendaries, but just can't get the motivation at all. So sorry to hear that, Sold, but you can always just wait until the Wizard's Vault resets in a few weeks, because the Wizard's Vault is a great way to make some gold very easily just by following your regular play patterns. Excellent, what's up? Great to see you. Your gold never knew different than getting instantly spent on legendaries. Yep, your gold and your wallet knows what it's in for. But how are you going? It's so good to see you. Hope work's going alright. And Monster Hunter Wild's getting closer and closer every day. Did see as well, Civilization 7 is coming out next month, which I am very excited for. I'm a huge enjoyer. Pick of Civilization 6 as my introduction to the Civ series, but I loved every second of it. Doing fun Gen 3 rifles done on Monday. Oh, congratulations. That is great. Hell yeah. Is that not set to auto attack? Oh, these elites, they do take a bit at times. I think I just have this last one in this area here. There we go. And glide on in. 3 legendaries to be able to cover all slots for your main classes, so it might be done this year. Oh yeah, at the rate you make legendaries, I think that's almost certain to be done this year. Have you given any thought to what your plans are once you do get full legendary? So that is a huge goal to tick off, so it's good to prepare for the existential dread that comes after that. And cool, we didn't overshoot, which means we just go straight in. Warhorn and Longbow outliers you don't really need yet, as you don't play classes that need them. Ellie, Warrior, no, Ellie, Ranger, and Necromancer are like the main ones I can think of that make really good use of it. Ranger mostly through Druid, and Necromancer mostly on Heal Scourge. So if you play any of those healer roles in particular, you might get some really good value from it. Yeah, we're pretty good on that initial burst, but after that, that would just fall off quite a bit, at least until we swap to something like Hollow or Scrapper. I don't actually need to interact with that, so I can simply waddle through here. Dinner is amazing, Jess, thank you. Thank you, Fire, for the hydrate. That's good. Tonight we'll actually be playing on our very first character that we ever made in Guild Wars 2. It is still here. It is our Ranger on this account. So that's going to be fun. And back in the early days of raiding, back in Heart of Thorns times, I was a Druid main as well. I was our Guild's resident Druid. Did some raiding as Quick Scrapper on Monday. Holy hell, out of forms. Didn't play it for a long time. Damage and quickness really had some room to improve. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. Like Scrapper's a little bit tighter on the. It's a bit tighter on the quickness application than some other classes, at least until the balance change comes through, where you'll be able to provide quickness on world finishes. But yeah, it's definitely not as easy as Herald in terms of providing quickness. Don't worry, someone of your skill, you'll be back up with it in no time. But yeah, I found, like, in a little bit I've played of Quickness Scrapper, that's always taken a bit more effort to get, like, really good results from. Especially compared to things like Herald and Chronomancer. There's the elite. Oh yeah, Elliot launch would have been quite hard. What actually got us down there? Oh well, it doesn't really matter anyway. Nice, there we go, back in business. So no one can play Scorpion, welcome in, mate. And up we get. NG downstate can be quite powerful as a mechanist. Oh, hell yeah, it can be, because that mech just chills out and keeps you, well, keeps dealing with damage in your stead. You're missing cooldowns and combos. That's just flat out failing some quickness. Got to get back into playing a bit more again. Throwing it out in Fractals more, quite fun in there. Oh yeah, it will have quite good burst damage, which will make it very fun in Fractals. Oh, the dedicated Slick Shoes and Joy. Oh, I remember that. Slick Shoes and walking under the boss's hitbox around in a circle to get all those Defiance procs. That was good. A simpler time. Oh, all the CC as well. Yeah, not wrong. How old is this character? Oh, this character is an hour 45 old. Nice. I will have to get all the Janthea masteries on this account as well at some point. Oh, look, underwater skills. And no, we don't go back to Arborstone yet. We've got one more. Yeah, just beef ravioli, tomato and garlic sauce. So good. That's going to tick off some of our dailies as well. Did they actually delay the Janthea new map? I believe they... It seems as though they have delayed the new patch and coincidentally the new map as well. So they have extended out the time in the Wizard's Vault special, which that basically, it's always coincided with the release of a new patch. So I think that's them saying it without saying it. Which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well.
This is your final trial.
Much better that things actually get the time they need to be polished, I guess. This doesn't happen on Monster Hunter release now. We might actually see you on the new patch launch then. I think that's the sole reason ArenaNet did it. It's had to ensure that Exodum could still play it on launch. That's your head cannon. Best kind of cannon is head cannon. Cantha's so breathtaking. It is, and especially Saitang Province Galvanized. It's so good. Yeah, I feel like they put a disproportionate amount of effort into this map in particular, especially compared to New Kaineng. Visually, New Kaineng looks amazing, but it's just feels like a bit of a barren map. But this map here, Saitung, is absolutely stunning. Oh, you never spoke to Taimi and Gorik at the eye, having to deal with the dialogue. Oh, you and me both. I had to do that as well when I got the amulet. Hey, thank you, Zeb, for the follow. I appreciate that, mate. What's that skill do? Oh, med pack. Nice. But you didn't know you ride Griffins? You do? Yeah, it was actually, that was an amazing secret at Pathfire launch. The first 4 mounts, your Raptor, Springer, Skimmer, Jackal, quite heavily advertised, but they didn't advertise at all the Griffin that you could get. So the Griffin was basically a secret surprise unlock at launch. It was very exciting. Echabald Wilds, cool. Be good to find a Mr. Mystic sort of low intensity Holosmith guide, I think. Nowadays people only ride the Sky Scale. There's a lot of room for Griffin as well. It's obviously drastically quicker. Beetle is very fun. Like Guild Wars 2, they've done a fantastic job with mounts. Warclaw's the best. Like now the Warclaw is just insanely good, which is good because before Janthia Wilds it was just a massive nothing burger in PvE especially. The Binding of Viper is going to cost you as much as Gen 3 Shield and Torch. Those Gen 2 legendaries, they are a lot. The Warclaw change was really great, and I'd love to see them make some similar changes for Springer, Raptor, Skimmer, Jackal. Like, I think that would be really, really cool. Griffin's by far the most unique. Yeah, it is. The Griffin does feel particularly special. Obviously, Sky Scales, it's a good sort of like, Swiss Army knife of mounts. It kind of just fills the role of a lot of them. And down we go. Perfect. Did I not get that waypoint? Mustn't have.
Be advised that Applegrove Forest falls outside Ministry of Security jurisdiction.
So we need 4 more. I think I'm actually loaded on spirit shards on this account. No, relatively. I got like 739. You'll kind of put Skyscale yourself, not for now at least. It is a lot cheaper if you get it through the Secrets of the Obscure method, but yeah, it definitely is a bit of an expensive mount. Now I've done the Soto and Living World Season 4 methods across 2 accounts. Well, actually I've done Living World Season 4 across 3 accounts, so I'm quite happy not to do that again. And Legendary Amulet done. Congratulations, Drew. That is amazing. Enjoy that, mate. Make sure you go through and salvage any Ascended Amulets you have lying around on your characters, because you could be lucky like me and get the Salvage Excellence from it and sell it for about 400 gold. That is awesome. Congratulations. I love the story of getting the Sky Scale in the World Season 4. Yeah, the actual story and acquisition method of it is cool. But yeah, I was definitely in a rush to get it. Salvaged Excellence. You get it. It's a rare chance when you salvage Ascended Amulets. Salvaged Excellence. Oh, there we go. So you salvage any Ascended Amulets you have. Now that you have a Legendary, you don't need them anymore. But yeah, you can have a low chance to get that. If you do, you sell it.
Active fighting conditions.
Or I guess consume it if you want the... whatever the Fractal... I think it's a Fate Breaker title, yeah. Do you need to use Incentive Salvage Kit? Yes, you will need to do that. Yeah, or you can consume it along with the other salvaged items, which are drastically cheaper. Like, that's where all the cost is. And then you can get the Fate Breaker title and the Fractal Reliquary, which I do actually have on this account. I could buy a Red Ring of Death today, but I don't need it because I have 4 legendary trinkets. PK, what's up, mate? Great to see you. Did I not buy anything there? Guess I didn't. Very sad. Need to do more Heart of Thorns on this account. Perfect. And Skyscale, so glad we can mount that in combat once you have the relevant masteries for it. With guild combinations, you can turn them into gold. Ooh, I might actually have a few. Let's see. Go, engineer, you deal with this. For our guild commendations.
Okay.
We have 3. Okay, so not many. But they are there. I think I may have converted a lot of them to gold.
Got you now.
And what's your favorite engineer elite skill? Probably the Hollowsmith one, the one that does that giant laser beam. That's an incredibly satisfying one.
Left of House Luke-Gardis.
Time to do more guild missions. True. Yeah, Fire and Laser. That's a really fun one. I mean, like, Sneak Gyro is pretty cool, pretty useful. I really enjoy the turret one, the supply drop one. That one I find very satisfying to use. But yeah, it's got to be the Hollowsmith laser. Did you play Guild Wars 1? Probably about 50 or so hours of it. I've done like a tiny bit of it, and I played it like somewhat recently, as in like the last year or 2. Still holds up very, very well. Like, if you're looking for a very good, almost like single player RPG to play, it's a bit old school. I do recommend Guild Wars 1. Prime Light Beam, yeah, that's it. Oh, you haven't tried Guild Wars 2 yet? Still on Guild Wars 1? Oh, very nice. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 and 2, they're very, very different games. They each have great things about them in their own rights, but that's very cool. And how are you enjoying Guild Wars 1? But it definitely finds a very fun game.
This is our only shot. Everything left of House Luke-Gardis.
Situations like that are why the Griffin is amazing. That's all done in that map. Sometimes you wonder how popular Guild Wars 1 would have become if they didn't start working on Guild Wars 2 instead. That is a very good question.
Yeah, that's the outsider.
Yeah, I don't know, because Guild Wars 1, I feel as though it caters to more of a old school dedicated crowd, just in the style of gameplay. There was no way it was ever going to compete with WoW, and honestly Guild Wars 2 doesn't really compete with WoW, it's in the same sort of genre, but different, tiers of audiences. But I feel like what Guild Wars 2 does very well is it caters to more of a mix between the casual and hardcore audience. Leans more towards the casual side of it, which I think nowadays that's a big differentiator from World of Warcraft. Because you've been able to cater to that audience who doesn't want to have that sub-fee. Obviously Guild Wars 1 didn't have a sub-fee either, but to have that sort of drop-in, drop-out style of gameplay. And obviously it's a bit more modern as well. But yeah, I do wonder what Guild Wars 1 would have been like if they just continued to work on that. That would have been really interesting to see. But Guild Wars 1 is still really fun. Like, I would love to play some more of that on stream someday.
Pal, don't you think you're being a bit...
Oh, Utopia wouldn't be real. Oh, Guild Wars, like, one Utopia, yeah. How big of a player base is Guild Wars 2? I don't know if we have exact numbers on it. But there are no issues at all with finding players to play with. And even the YouTuber and streamer Muckluck did a video talking about, is Guild Wars 2 dead? And they raised a very good point that back in Secrets of the Obscure, the expansion for this one, they actually released the comparative, player base sizes. And the player base at the time of Secrets of the Obscure, which wasn't even one of the more popular expansions, was bigger than it had ever been. So Guild Wars 2 still has an amazingly active population. Yeah, 180k active players, that sort of feels about right. Like it was in the hundreds of thousands. Factions and Nightfall both came out just a few months apart, so the amount of content they could release would have been quite a lot. That is really interesting. But yeah, definitely Guild Wars 2 is at least in the more populated area of MMOs these days. You're obviously not looking at WoW numbers, probably a bit behind Final Fantasy 14, but I'd probably say it's probably about third in line. I'm sorry to hear that, Sold. But yeah, Janthia Wilds is a much better expansion than Secrets of the Obscure is. The overall content there is more fun. Gomez, welcome in. I did see that. It's unfortunate they've delayed the patch. There were like 20 to 50k players. Oh yeah, it's drastically more than that. Oh, there are like 105k accounts uploading logs to Wingman. Wow, yeah, and that's going to be like the most dedicated members of the audience as well. So that's actually pretty significant. I feel like you could easily double, if not maybe even triple that number. And then you might get some idea. Yeah, I think easily double that. cool, that isn't actually interrupting our channel. I have to actually kill some stuff here, though.
That feels good. Take pressure. Armored up.
Just clear everything there, mostly so we can get out of combat. Someone's still not used to escaping combat with Warclaw? That is a very good point. I should have done that. Thing is, because I want to go immediately here for Sky Scour shenanigans. Is trading a big thing in Guild Wars 2 as well? Not in the same way it is in Guild Wars 1. Like, in Guild Wars 2, there's a fully functional, in-game auction house. This is where you'll typically be selling things. There is a trading community outside this, particularly in the what's called the Overflow Discord, where people usually trade higher value items to basically avoid the inbuilt trading post tax that this has, but this is where 99% of all trade in Guild Wars 2 is done. So you're not you're unlikely to experience player-to-player trading unless you really go out of your way for it, and it's in no way required. Khan, how's it going? It's great to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Relevant, what's up, mate? Okay, so that... Oh, we've actually got quite a few hero points. I've been good so far. How's your day going? My day's been going very, very well. Had a great time today hanging out with Jess in her stream. She streamed a wonderfully cozy game called Postmouse today. Definitely recommend it. It's free to play on Steam. It's really, really fun. And yeah, diving in, streaming our favourite game with our favourite people. So what is not to love? Let's go. Unlock Hollow-Smith. Going to use auto clicker here because I made the auto clicker. I will use the auto clicker. Yes. What's the name again for that game? Postmouse. Then go check out Jess's Twitch at Connor Carbonara as well if you want to see a full playthrough of it. It's a very short game, but very fun, very cute. Uber cozy vibes. Alright, so let's go. Well, I have like no waypoints unlocked here. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Okay, we do have to get a somewhat simple Hollow-Smith build set up as well, so let's just take a look. There will be some pretty chill ones here. Mr. Mystic Hollow-Smith. Low intensity build guide, new hammer Hollow-Smith, easy mode. Yeah, that seems pretty fun. Okay, it's just the game Rue Valley. I'll make sure I note that one down because yeah, we are looking for more cozy games to play. So let me just going to set up a little note so I can note that down. Go cozy games. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll make sure we sock that away. Conti Hollow. we don't speak Conti Hollow here. Eventually I will probably learn Conti Hollow. It'd be good if there was just a bit more of a simplified version of it though, because the number of builds we play, something that requires that level of dedication. And Dinkum, very fun, very cozy. Excellent. Lock that one in. And let's go plop our way in here. A dredge cozy game with a horror vibe. Okay. Now, typically Jess doesn't play many horror games, but hey, if it has the cozy to counteract it, then maybe. But if anyone has any cozy games that they recommend, let us know. We've got Stardew Valley set aside in the future as well. But we're just sort of wrapping our heads around that a bit. Okay, so we got a hammer equipped. We're happy as a clam. So let's go Hollowsmith. Oh, literally everything there is fine. What is the best build for Rev in open world to carry groups? Yeah, definitely Herald. And for open world, I'd probably go Power Quickness Herald as well. I think that's going to be probably overall your best shout, because giving people quickness in open world is just going to make them do significantly more damage. If you want something to solo really hard content, then you're talking something like Celestial Herald or Celestial Vindicator or Renegade. They're all great solo open world builds, but Herald's like the hardest carrying of them all. Okay, Solar Focusing Lens. Your first few attacks after entering or exiting Photon Forge inflict burning and deal increased strike damage. Corona Burst grants a barrier for each target struck. Okay, yeah, Selly Herald is amazing. Now, PBM Photonic Blasting Module. Overheat now blasts damage nearby foes and no longer deals initial damage to you. Tool Belt Recharge. Penalty for overheat is reduced. He can only be lost after overheating. Yeah, PBM's fun. Yeah, like I've played this variant in the past. It's just me getting used to it again. Dragon Hunter. Yeah, we'll just set this to Dragon Hunter. The difference is going to be pretty minor anyway. All Berserkers, we are happy. That's the cat. It is. This is the largest, most garish looking char we could make. This was a very deliberate choice. And skills. Oh yeah, we gotta do that. I guess we'll get AED. Oh yeah, Prime Light Beam. Hang on, just bam. Yes, that feels chonky and satisfying. And I'll put rifle turret there. I will put laser disc there. It's not running nade kit, so I'm actually quite happy about that. No kit NG for the win. You prefer the extra heat and heat management, but PBM for fractals is nuts. That's good to hear. And let's borrow some food. I'll give it back. It may not be in the same shape that I consumed it, but still. Nice.
Use the console to begin combat testing.
Every time you hear Herald, you have to think about Herald of Harold. I know. We're getting closer and closer to reaching level 80 on that character. I do kind of want to make that character sort of like our quote-unquote main character in that account, because the name's peak. That's quality. Okay, so let's just pull up the Mr. Mystic guide here. So, preheat right before red on the bar, place down turret, click hammer 5 and 2, go into forge mode, forge 3 and 4, use laser disc in your light beam. Outside of forge, spam hammer 5 and 2, mines off cooldown, go into forge mode as soon as it's up. Forge mode, use 3 and 4, and after one more, forge 3, go back into hammer. So basically 3, 4, 3, go back into forge mode. Cool. Okay, so we're just going into forge like as much as is humanly possible. Spawner golem, large. Additional options. Add conditions. All of them. Really cozy games, Terra Nil. Oh, nice. Hang on, let me just grab that one. Laser and disc over 50 heat for more damage. And 50 heat, yeah, midpoint there. Cool. 12 years later, you've never touched NG. It does have some really fun builds. Like, I really enjoy Scrapper. It's probably my overall favorite. Now, let's just... I think we are... Let's check here. Preheat right before the red on the heat bar. Cool. There we go. 5-2, go into forge mode. Three, 4. And just wait a second there. burst was pretty bad there.
Activating hard lighting. Hot, hot, hot.
Shouldn't have really used that skill at all.
Now we're cooking. Better let this cool down a bit.
Okay, so that's chilling at like 31, and that's a bit low, so let's watch this again. Just actually paste a link here. Okay, let's just go back to the very start here, because we should be at least hitting in the high 30s. Unless I've got something wrong with the build. Use those 3 off cooldown. I'll drag it over this side, people can probably see it a bit better. Description of the opener confuse you so much. Yeah, they do take just a little bit to get used to. You're pressing a lot of skills really quickly here. They're basically spamming those 3 off cooldown. Okay. So it's that middle step. Go into Forge mode as soon as it's up. Yeah, so we, after our second Forge 3, we exit, then use Hammer 2 and Hammer 5, and then straight back into Forge mode. After overheating, use your Elite. Okay. No, we're literally at the right heat point as well. Okay.
Turret built. Projector heat sink. Too hot. Heat level 0. Disengaging hollow projector. Hot, hot, hot.
Okay, so there we go. We're at like 38 now. That's good.
Thermal release complete. Burning up.
So do have to get used to not cancelling some skills here as well. That's also throwing us a little bit.
Capacity exceeded.
This is still relatively easy, and it's a bit scuffed. Cowd, what's up, mate? How's it going? It's good to see you. Okay, so we're hitting like 35.8 there, and that's with it being a bit broken. Okay, so let's go respawn. Just do one more. Oh, yeah, that's got some combat.
Switching to hollow mode.
You started with Hammer 5 to proc fireworks at the start, then into a Hammer 2 into Forge, because Hammer 2 animation does get cancelled if you go into Forge. It's always 3 before 4 in Hollow Forge, because 3 gives you a damage buff and your blade burst and the rifle toolbit skill don't cancel any. Oh, Faro, thanks for the randomized dies. Hell yeah. And always above heat threshold for never cancel the Hammer auto. Perfect. Remove. Okay. So let's go dies. Randomize. Perfect.
Hot, hot, hot.
Definitely felt like a better opener there.
Heat level stabilized. Can't take any more heat.
36 is a bit lower, but we're getting there. I need to keep just mashing the attack as well and trying not to cancel it.
Crossing heat thresholds. Switching to hollow mode. Burning up.
So should we use 5 before 2 whenever it's a good priority?
I make a pretty good team.
Okay, so we're chilling about 35 there. What's the plan for this evening? I was thinking we could tackle a few raid wings tonight, so let's just take a look and see what is up for this evening. Just get an eye on what Call the Mist and Emboldened are. And yeah, we'll definitely be rocking some Druid tonight. Let's just see. Was that a wing? 3 and 4, and 4 is called Mist. Nice. That does sound pretty good. So I think we could blast out wings 3 and 4, and maybe even throw in a few cheeky CMs on 4. We can definitely throw on can CM. Masato obviously is a bit weird, might have to think about our damage. As long as we get some scrappers in there for super speed, we should be fine. Plus I can always... Actually, if someone else can do tower chrono stuff, although I can just go like tower chrono that and swap back to Jordan, would be a good time. But right now, we're going to go take a break and stretch our legs, and then we are going to come back stronger than ever and start forming up for raids in a little bit. We'll be back. And we are back and on our Druid, and I really do not feel like doing Condi Druid. That was a bit. So let's actually run regular heal Druid instead. Okay, let's take a look. I think I do need to make some subtle changes to this. Yep, that's mostly fine. Yep, skidoos. I kind of do like Wilderness Survival over all the others, unless I really need to push, because it just makes me much more survivable, which is nice. So Wilderness Knowledge, Survival Skills grant. No, still enemies. Let's actually check what this was. Hang on, I can probably figure this out. With conditions when you swap pets. Gain regen when you're inflicted with bleeding, poison, or burning, and will take reduced damage. Oh, survival skills grant fury and remove conditions. Do I care about that? Yeah, maybe that's probably fine. Perfect. And we also should take a look at Lunar New Year as well. That's probably in Lion's Arch on Divinity's Reach. Let's just waddle over here. And see what the easy way to make gold here is. per 1,000 luck. Weekly vendor. So we actually need a ton of luck to make everything work. For such a thing.
Good to meet you.
Weekly vendor, buy everything. Let's see. New horns weekly. So what we can actually do, we actually do have the means to process gear properly on this account. There you are. There's a stat character. So far, what do you think is the easiest way to make gold? Oh, New Year's vendor, buy divine envelopes on old accounts as well. Open them on 750 magic find. If you want the daily gold, you got to buy the envelopes. Okay, keep that in mind. Where's that a bit? Let's go decoration. Auto click our way through that. It's 1 gold each for 3 max per day. Okay. Might have to just pop some gold in the guild bank. And then all of our accounts can do that. It might be a bit of very easy gold for us to make. Backspace. You can sell them on TP for instant profit. Okay. So we might not need to distribute that much gold.
You can never have too much treasure.
Or hoard them until the end of the festival, then juice your magic find and open them. That's an interesting prospect.
Threshold achieved.
Yeah, we'll just sell that instantly. Sell that instantly. Okay. So let's just go get those easy items. So just buy divine envelopes. It's usually more profitable to open if you max out your magic find. That could be a fun thing to do. So this account could probably get close to maximum magic find. I finished the annual yesterday and got your dragon tail pants. What do those look like? Snake tail breeches. Oh yeah, even more dragon char. You're not wrong. It's really easy to get a max magic find for opening them. Good to know. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we can just dump those in the guild bank. I can also... Oh, I did the filter not like magic find yet. In 3 years or so, your dragonification's complete. Nice. Let's go Guild Wars 2. I need to see what I need more of. Do I need light bags or do I need... Get 200 just from doing Silver Waste? Okay, then there's like all the other buffs as well. It's good. I had a breakdown of everything we need to do, and this account's close to max magic find anyway. Okie dokies. Let's see what we need. Claw. A lot of those. Yes, it's probably actually good we get the medium bags. Don't know how long the festival is, but it's 21 days, and you need 168 gold per account to buy them daily. I don't have that much gold for my accounts. Not even if I liquidated everything. But I could certainly do it across a few. Pop that in there so that can be sent over to our other account. Okay. So whilst we have this here, this will actually generate a ton of luck for us as well by doing this. It's been building up for a while. It's good to be on the character. It actually has the means to process all this gear. Hang on. Cannot even make the inventory big enough. Actually, no, we'll put that one there. There we go. Better use of space.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Mm-hmm. Big inventory. Let's go.
You can never have
So 3 extra per day for guild combinations. Yeah, I'll be able to get like a few of them, I guess. Not that much in the scheme of things, but yeah, we'll buy what we can. And I'm thinking 21 days. Yeah, that's going to be. I'll be crafting our legendary gear after that, so it's fine for me to tie up gold in that for the time being. Yeah, we could juice our magic find and open everything, and then send it all back over to our EU account to juice it. It's going to be good for lucid motes as well, actually. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. So it's just a few weeks worth of unidentified gear there. Oh, we got. We have so many reclaimed metal plates on this account. 103. That's satisfying, Bardock. It is. It is incredibly satisfying.
You can never have too much treasure.
And doing Celestial Dash allows you to buy 2 or 3 more per day. We might try and add that into our regular sort of gold making activities, because we're kind of at the point now for all of our legendary gear. We just need gold and spirit shards. The provisions tokens are done or will be done by the time I do all the daily conversions. We have all the items we need to finish that off. So we're taken care of on that front. Future Faster Prism Boundless Line. Once we truly run out of future goals to do, then maybe that's on the cards.
You can never have too much treasure.
Everything has unfolded as I knew it would.
And we can honestly consolidate all these materials and send them back over to EU as well, because it's just raw gold. Doesn't have a single legendary weapon yet, right? Yeah, it actually doesn't. Yeah, well, the only legendary weapons we've made, we've sold. So it actually doesn't have a single legendary weapon tied to it yet. Has 2 sets of armor, all the accessories, a relic, and a rune. So it's not doing bad, but yeah, you're right. It actually doesn't have a single legendary weapon. What is that FPS in here, actually? Still 51, nice. Ugelis' inventory. This is our most juiced inventory, like across all all our accounts, all our characters. This is the big one. This is the one where everything gets sent to when it needs to be processed. It's thousands of gold. It's not even maxed yet. I can still buy another bag slot here. No more upgrade extractor shenanigans. No, not after a whole bunch of people got done for using macros on it. And even though, like, yeah, us just like pressing pressing a button to like drag one over, press another one to extract, fell within the terms of service. I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the relative. It was an okay amount of profit, but it was very tedious to do. But I suspect people were doing far more intense macros for that, and I just did not want to risk it. Not with an account that has 10,000 hours on it. Our account was totally fine for what little we did, but yeah, I was not testing that. I mean, it's handy to have some cool exotics and stuff, but this is definitely one of my unwisest purchases that I've ever made. This is about 2,000 gold thereabouts for me to get it. I've really only used it a handful of times. Oh, next goal is Twilight, non-to-vision. That is a great goal. Twilight is an exceptional weapon. I've got to use all. We're not using them one at a time. Oh. Yeah, Twilight is beautiful. Oh, it's a harpoon gun. Could have been so much more ectogaming with that 2k gold. Yeah, straight up could have been. It's another legendary as well, easily. I think even I did like a rough estimate. The amount of gold we were making by processing unidentified gear by actually using the extractor, it was in the ballpark of about 60 gold an hour or so. The sheer amount of clicking that you had to do for it, at that point, just really wasn't worth it. I've got to make sure I go get the tier 10 Jadebot core off my engineer as well. So I think at this point, because I sold all my tier 10 Jadebot cores to fund more legendaries,
Nice gear.
I've just been cycling the one between my various characters. Couldn't imagine having to buy kits to dismantle all these. Yeah, honestly, if you don't have the permanent salvage kits for this, you may as well just sell the unidentified gear on the trading post, like just the bags of them. It's not worth your time to do anything else.
Nice gear.
That's good. These have been building up for a while, so it's good to finally get these taken care of. Save those for future giveaways. That's because it's building up a lot of luck as well. And 34 ectos. And salvage.
This is most remarkable.
Okay, so now why is this not showing materials? Don't make me have to. I guess we're doing this. Compact. We're doing this one by one. You know what? It actually makes more sense for me to sell it here and then just send the gold over rather than me doing this, or else I'm just adding more steps. Lou, what's up? How's it going? Do you save any luck for crafting, or you just consume it all? On this account, I would normally consume it all because I'm not really focusing on crafting any legendaries for the time being. But because it is Lunar New Year right now, it's actually a really good time to save your luck. Because you actually can, this is like the time of year to convert all your luck to gold. There's actually not that many different types of materials we got here. And that we will finish off later. So let's go get the Jadebot core off this character. And we'll go see who wants to come for NA raid training, because we will start forming up for that. Fractal CMs we could actually do, because yeah, we're only getting 4 to 5. Okay. Let's actually get the Jadebot core. Nice. We'll go Druid. Why has that done weird things to our sound? Hang on, let's fix that. Default. Okay. It seems to not have broken anymore. Let's go into Bo's headphones. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just see. Don't have any infusions on those. Oh well, let's actually, that's fine. Let's send out some invites. So we got Goddess, PD, and Cald. Invite to party.
I greet you like the sun greets the morning.
Hey there everyone, how's it going?
Hello, happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Or Lunar New Year.
It's looking good. I love having these events, making it easier to get those shards of Exatara at the moment.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so expensive.
I was thinking tonight, I was originally planning on doing some raids, but I just checked the Discord, and yeah, it's a good point. We could potentially do Fractal CMs as well, because yeah, we do have 4 people at the moment, so that actually works rather well.
Oh yeah, and on my other Guardian, I do have enough Agni resistance, whatever, to do tier 4s too.
Okay, that's good. That might be a play. I actually just need to go and grab some. Even I might even just update things. I might just not run... Druid, because I've got no Agni resistance on this character. So let's go... Hang on, I need to actually find where the Agni resistance is. Let's see which characters actually have the +9s. Okay, here we go. Scourge does. Scourge. Yes. Yes. And then we just change one word in the title. And no one will know. Yes. No one saw that. Just did a good run of Celestial Challenge, which allows you to buy 4 more envelopes. Very nice. Okay, so we've got PD. And let's just check how much... Cool, I've got many agony resistance. Could set this to Harriers. So we do have a bit more damage. Slash D. I can go a heal, so need
Alright,
a
I
Q
switched to my
DPS.
Aura Guardian. I have my Agni Resistance.
Awesome. Cool, yeah, so I can go heal Scourge, so just need a Q DPS from somewhere. And what CMs do people feel up to doing? What's everyone's experience with CMs? What's up, PD?
G'day, g'day.
Hello, Gordito. Hola, hola. Happy Lunar here.
Hola.
And you think of doing some actual Fractal CMs, because Cal had a very good suggestion in there. So,
Yeah.
what CMs do people feel like doing? Don't think I'm quite up to 100 CM
What
yet.
I've done before. It's been a while since doing Fractal CMs.
I'm not proficient on any of them.
In that case, probably Sunqua on down's pretty good. So once you get those down, then it's much easier to get into things like Silent Surf.
Yes, I'm
Silent
down
Surf.
for any CM.
Nice. Yeah, Silent Surf has mechanics that will just straight up one-shot you. Ah, beautiful cat. If you quick chrono, that would be great.
I'm just happy as long as we get those juicy goals and mattresses for this legendary crafting.
And cool, I think Discord audio is coming through. Okay. So if anyone wants to join us on NA, you can join up on us here. We're going to do Sunqua on down as challenge mode.
Shall I power lack?
You can just straight DPS, because yeah, I'll go heal a lack, and Cowd will Q DPS, so yeah, just whichever DPS you prefer.
Condi's alright?
Yeah, Condi is totally fine. For Sunqua, ideally ranged if you have it, but if you don't, then we'll just make it work. We might just have to deal with a few extra mechanics.
I have the pistolas.
Excellent.
Me too.
Yeah, I think we salvaged more than
Those pistolas, Exo.
more
Those
than
pistolas, look at my
50
tail.
items there.
Five-star legend. And they're purple. Pew, pew.
So let's go fractals. 98. 97. Is it 96? 96 CM. Plus T4. Oh, hang on. It'll be... Oh, we got someone. Nice. Perfect. Let's go. Free.
Oh, I gotta get AR, so I won't be ready for a minute.
Oh, that's all good. Yeah, feel free to buy what you need. Oh, Ceres' coffer. Nice.
All
Oh, I have it.
mine.
I just gotta get it out of the bank and put it on.
Ah, sweet. So I can just kind of hop off this for the time being. And here, because we're not running Silent Surf, I might even just do Givers here. Just so I can run a bit more toughness. And beautiful. We do have the infinite potion on this account, so that's good. We are pretty good in terms of that. How are we doing in fractal relics? No, we've got like 700 because I've converted them all to spirit shards. Cool, just let PD put all the stuff in his armor. I can see his agony resistance going up. Love to see it. See it going up in lots of 9 as well, which is good, I believe. 84, next one should be 93. There it is. Got twice told legends, cool. Let's wait till PD gets his stuff set up. The annoying thing about fractals is the need for agony resistance. Yep, this is fine. As soon as I see PD get over 150, or even that's kind of fine for this. And because I was one task said Druid. Originally did, I just really didn't want to move all of my agony resistance around or buy another set, which is probably what I would have done. That would have taken me more gold than I care to spend. I was thinking, I already have a set of legendary armor to make on my EU account. We're good for gold sinks for the time being.
Love the aesthetics of this place.
Oh, it's my favorite encounter in the entire game.
Yes, so pretty.
Yeah, unironically, this is my favorite fight in all of Guild Wars 2. It's so fun.
Did we tell Pug that we're new?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Or don't, we just lose them and get a new one.
That's alright, we should be able to blast through this. A lot of us have like done most of HTCM, it's fine. This one, just generally try and stack on me. Stack like sort of in front of the boss and to the right when they're on the wall. That's generally the safest spot for you to stand.
Concentrate.
And the boss is going to move around a lot on this one, so that's why ranged is good.
I said leave!
Time to do some work.
Just face those away from people if you can, or towards the boss. Then spread. Get ready to CC. Okay, so DPS is quite low for what this normally is, but that's okay. Just go grab 3 of these, jump up into a circle, try and rotate roughly clockwise. And yeah, if we don't get these all, we will wipe.
So how do you jump up?
You collect 3 orbs and then jump up.
Alright.
Do you just
Yeah, so
Just
always,
regular jump.
yeah, just regular jump. It just enhances your jump. So yeah, just run around, get 3 orbs, jump up to 1, move to the next.
Noted.
Divine, how's it going? Welcome in, mate. That's right, we have a spot open here. And yeah, this fractal in particular, this becomes a lot easier if you have high DPS, which comes from having a generally ranged build because of how much the boss is moving around, how much you need to spread, and just generally being comfortable with the fight. Because yeah, ideally in most groups that will require some sort of kill proof for a standard fractal group, they will skip that air phase there. 'Cause if you push the boss to 66% before we have to do that jump phase, you skip it entirely. So that's usually the benchmark of like, okay, the DPS is fine. But that's if they're doing a sort of regular pug speed run. I'm not sure what DPS is. I don't currently have Arc up and running. But yeah, I can tell by the point we're at, we're not doing that great in DPS, but that's fine. Like, we have new people to this. Good DPS comes from after you've done this a lot, so that's fine. That's about what I expect, actually. And even for the very start of this encounter, the first thing the boss is going to do once she wakes from her sort of animation at the start is make a beeline for the edge of the arena. So holding off your burst or landing it beforehand, making sure not to waste it as she moves to the edge, will really up your damage as well. As everyone's probably aware, this fight's got 2 phases. We're going to do this initial fight here, first 100% of her health, and then the boss is going to, have another sort of phase after that. That second phase is actually easier than the first. Have to check agony resistance there. Oh, there we go. They got much agony resistance. Yep, 207. They have plenty of agony resistance. On Fractal Goddess as well. Yep, nice. Alright, let's go.
I said leave! I warned you.
I could outrun a sentinel.
Just sort of right about where I'm standing, that's generally a safe spot to stand.
Lethal combination. I like it.
And get ready to spread. And CC. We'll get ready to go collect orbs. So pick a spot, rotate clockwise from there. As soon as you grab your 3, you jump up, they'll be consumed, you pick 3 up again. So we've got quite a few over this side we need to get. Oh, and we've got no pain, no gain as well. Lovely. So yeah, we're going to need a bit of extra boon rep. And yeah, always just go clockwise.
I said leave! I warned you.
I could outrun a sentinel.
Keep an eye for those boons. It's easy. So remember, go clockwise. We got one more out that way. Just. Cool. Really the hard part done. And just DPS. Gonna phase. Cool, we got some ports.
It was a third time turn.
Run towards me. We'll just wait till people regroup. So yeah, PD and I can just stay here. Now we're going to run over towards them. So we're going to take a port for probably right about now. Get the res if you can. And just spread. It's going to be doable. We're just probably going to have to deal with the middle mechanic again, which normally we wouldn't. Big CC. Yeah, so we'll just GG there. Let's make our inventory smaller so we can also use it. Okay. Let's go on in again. Spread. Go in, NCC. Cool, rotate clockwise. Beautiful. And spread. And just DPS. Cool, run towards this clear side. And we just gently move to the clear side. Keep moving this way. Cool, now as soon as these circles clear the middle, take the portal. And stand with your back to this pillar. You can stand behind it, but there's a little glitch where you can stand in front of it to the back. And just CC. And cool, so we will just have to deal with the middle fire phase, is what it is. Cool, don't stand directly in the middle, we're going to do the middle fire phase again. I'll just try and stack on me, that's where most of the healing's going to be. You can, that's a bit hard to explain. And let's get everyone up. Let's see if we can get Cowed up here. Can we not res? That's weird. Oh well.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's right, it's a good chance to see all the mechanics. And just try and DPS. Maybe a bit of CC in there as well. Okay, cool, we phased. Come stack on me right here. We're going to get pushed to the edge. Then we're going to run back in. Cool, now run back in. Now, keep an eye on the debuff on your bar. If you've got the tether, if it gets to 10, you're going to go down. You've got to walk through someone else to get it. Or to pass it to them. So generally you want to pass the tether between each other. And you don't want to get to 10 stacks or you're going to like wipe the group. This is actually the hardest part of the fight here. The rest of it's actually relatively easy. Compared to this anyway. Cool, yeah, so you always want to be keeping an eye. If you don't have the debuff, you should be looking to take the tether from someone just by walking through it. Okay, let's run over and go do DPS. So always in front of the boss and to the right. That is the best spot to be. Spread here. See if we have enough CC to actually break the bar next. If not, we'll have to spread again. Oh, and if you have a revive orb, you can use it here as well. Okay, so now we're going to have to deal with what is actually the hardest part of the fight. So what we're going to do, come stack on me here. I'm going to run towards the edge. Run towards the edge. It's going to be lots of AoEs. Less of them at the edge. So try and pass the tether between each other. Once you get to about 6 stacks, walk through the group to pass it. Get the reses, big res. Once you're through this part, this is actually the easiest part. Well, the hardest part once you're done here. That's right, we'll just GG that. So the main thing having high DPS that makes this fight easier is you get to skip that phase as well as the jumpy air phase. So let's go strike missions. DPS. Let's go. Training.
I wonder if my ranger has higher DPS. I don't even know anymore.
On this one, Condi Mech's probably fine. Oh, hang on, we're in... training. Sounds peeps. Yeah, on the ones after this, they quite often will take power people because they're more burst orientated, whereas this one not much. Hey, welcome in, Gomez. Yeah, very strange looking structures. I'm so used to advertising this. I haven't actually advertised in Fractals for quite a while.
Bryn, I call upon your power. I said leave!
So stack in front and to the right. You basically just ignore all these AoEs. And preemptive spread. Gotta remember not to cancel my flesh golem charge. And DPS is getting higher each time, so that's good. Once you learn the boss's actual animations, it's not too bad. Because then you can get a feel for when they're actually going to move to the edge. There's a chance the boss might actually still phase due to condies, because they are still ticking. But if not, just keep doing the thing. Perfect. Yeah, the boss was 1% away from just phasing. Awesome, into the middle. Gotta play support in the middle, run towards the clearest spot. And I'll call when to take the port. He'll be placed right at my feet. And you'll take the port now. So you basically just port out before those land. Come stack on me here, back to this rock. Yeah, the rocks that are going to explode have a bit of a fire effect around them. I'm going to keep an eye out for the one that doesn't have it. There's always going to be one. And spread. Break the bar. And just DPS hard, we might be able to skip the second fire phase. Getting very close. Nice, there we go. Okay, so we have the water phase. Oh, what's this build? This is Hill Scourge. It's probably not the best one for Fractals, but it's getting the job done. So we're just going to run back to the middle, run back to the middle. This one we all want to be on top of each other. So remember to pass this tether between people. It's fine, just stack these up. More people in them, the more the damage is spread. Why'd you stand in the middle? Because we've consolidated on this spot here. And it was going fine, so I didn't want to jinx it. Run straight to the edge. Cool, and spread. When the boss goes back to the middle, there's always going to be a spread there. So you see. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with the middle phase. That's fine, we're just going to come stack on me. We're going to move our way to the edge. And don't hit the boss with projectiles, the water tornado will reflect them. So just generally, the closer you are to the edge, the safer you're going to be. Past the tether, there we go. And just wait until this runs out. Perfect. Okay, good. We're basically done for phase 1. Although phase 1 is harder than phase 2. Major first range the other day, disappointed with the pet naming rules after realising you couldn't unname the notorious BIG. Excellent. That's great. So in a moment we'll just GG.
It'll just get worse.
Yeah, it's GG here. We're just going to skip a very long sort of preamble roleplay phase. Okay, so the main thing to remember for this part is there's actually far less mechanics to deal with, except we now have to CC to different mobs that will pop up. So at 66 and 33%, let's say guild or something is going to pop up. Basically, it's a mob's going to stand over to the side, then a mob that we have to CC is going to spawn, it's particularly important at the 33%, to the left and the right of it. So basically the normal way pugs do this is the DPS will CC the right one, so the one that's to the right of the central mob, and the supports will CC the one to the left. Also, fears are going to run in after we deal with that phase. They're like slow moving ghosts. Run away from them. They will basically one-shot you. I'll call out when they are there, but yeah, just get away from them. Do whatever you need to do to get away from them. Aside from that, they're like the only real 2 mechanics we need to deal with.
Next
But
week
yes.
we gotta not GG there because we just lost 2 achievements.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, true.
yeah, was it not Nightmare Aspect, Dancing with Demons, that's it, that's the main one. If you can do this without anyone going down or getting defeated.
And sharing the burden.
Yeah.
We lost both of those by GGing, but
Rip.
there's always next week.
That's right.
So yeah, you can stand in the same spot. There's a lot going on here, but you can actually ignore most of it just by standing in the right spot. Now we're going to spread. There's far less of a DPS check here now. There really isn't one. Mechanics will just always be the same. And CC. Sidon, thank you for the follow. And yeah, CM of this is so much better than normal mode. Cool, 66%. Boss is going to go to the middle. Mob's going to pop up. We need to CC it. How are you going, Silence? Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah, it's a Sorrow. That's the mob. So just generally you want to range CC it if you can. It will go down fairly quickly. Back to the boss. That's all we needed. Now, fears are going to come in after this. Keep an eye out for them and stay away from them. There they are. Run away, run away, run away. They've expired. Excellent. Beautiful. That's basically this phase. And it can be a bit of a healing check if people stand in the wrong spot. But yeah, you can stand in spots where you basically just negate a whole bunch of this. And CC. That bird's carrying the DPS. Oh yeah, but they 100% will be. That's fine, because they will just know the encounter. Okay, so remember, DPS right, support left. Look to the guild out there. You're going to go to the left or right of that. DPS to the right, support to the left. DPS go there. Beautiful. And we need more CC on it. Need more CC. Okay, I think we just survived due to the mistlock. Avoid the fears. Okay, we have salvaged. That barrier in the mistlock saved. I know, yeah, that really did there. Oh, and spread. We didn't CC quick enough. If you can get the res, sweet.
I got revive orbs, I'm good.
Sweet. And just spread. Just focus on spreading now. Okay, now we just repeat. Beautiful. And just kill. Nice, well done. That's excellent. So glad we're able to get through that one. Now that one, like I mentioned before, does get made drastically easier if you have high enough DPS to skip the middle air phase where you're jumping up and that second water phase. If you can do that, the fight is not necessarily going to say easy, because normally by the time people are doing that, most of Guild Wars 2 is pretty easy, but the fight becomes very, very fun at that point. And Lix, how are you going? Welcome in. And this one, if you have a bit of stability, stability is good. And go measure mode the right ad, you're surprised the CC bar still failed? Yeah, I was surprised that one did. I mean, we got it in the end. But in terms of the order to CC the mobs, it's basically always DPS go to the right, support to the left. And it's on this one that real sweaty people normally swap to some sort of power DPS. Chrono might be a better pick here. Do I have?
Do any of the potions work?
Well, I'm sitting in aircon, so I'm not sweaty today.
I'm not sure what potions work here in terms of your slaying potions. Yeah, Chrono will be a better pick. I don't have the agony on it. It's not no pain, no gain, so I can actually run something resembling stability. Like I could just buy it all, but I don't want to. I'll basically get in, CC the boss at the start, and just burst. Oh, I've toggled on walk. Oh, and once we're in, let's go.
Thank the alchemy you're alive. Something.
Oh, we didn't activate CM. Hang on.
You were lost in a sort of void.
Yeah, just exit.
My assistant Yoko hit
He loves looking at it. Are you doing Chuck Garrett at the moment? I'm used to people loading in before are quicker than me there and activating the CM. Yeah, Tangled Depths meta.
Yeah.
There's really not too much to say about this next boss, except at 33 and 66 we're going to be jumping around between different platforms. You just jump into the little glowy vortex thing and it'll just shoot you there. Oh, so apparently potions of Scarlet's slain armies, or slain Scarlet's armies work. Well, it works for Ark, not for the other bosses, apparently. Cool.
Finally, a foe who deserves killing. Make peace with your death, heroes.
And just somewhat move around him. Beautiful, we phased. So yeah, just walk towards this vortex and yeah, you can jump into it, walk into it, doesn't really matter. Stability for a lot of these attacks is quite good. And we just burst these down. And like 100% Chrono would be a better shout here, or Revenant, or any other healer, not Scourge. Scourge does not have good access to stability. It has some access. Okay, we'll just take the thing back. On the next one, I might actually port us back. You can use the White Mantle portal device. Boss is going to ping around the arena for a bit. Just ignore it. Just dodge it. Harrison, how's it going? Doesn't do much damage, it's just annoying. And CC.
Boss doing things.
The anger, the rage, it must be
Cool, I've got a portal, so on the last platform as we kill the boss, we'll port back. Oh, sad because you have to go to work. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you have an okay day at work. But I'm going very, very well. Thank you for asking. I don't really have any other access to stability outside Trail of Anguish now, don't I? I mean, I could take Serpent Siphon for the Aegis. I'm going to place the port down as we land, kill the boss, take the portal. And take. Now this one here, just heal through it, stability through it, and kill. Don't stand directly in its hitbox. At this stage here, just spam instability, like really helps. There we go, we got it. First boss down.
Nice.
We'll go through this little squiggly portal.
Love the psychedelic cutscene.
It's weird, it's just a non-skippable one as well.
Kind of reminds me of Howard Thorne's story stuff too. A lot of psychedelic stuff.
I also work due next Monday
Let's
off
skip
though,
it.
so
Well,
extended
at least
weekend's
not
nice.
long.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just take the left portal.
Alert, alert.
Notice you now have a special action key. It's an Aegis, stun break, and it also moves you around.
Assistance acknowledged.
And when we get to the last boss, it's also going to CC. So you definitely want to be using it for CC. Cool, just go into the port. Okay, now we're going to basically play a game of volleyball, so we have to bounce an orb on our heads. It goes to a few predetermined spots. We've got basically all the spots covered, so yeah, just go catch it down there. It always goes to the same spot, so you'll see people just port up to the spots where myself and Gomez are. Now, you don't actually have to kill mobs on the next platform. You can basically jump up a bit, and then use your special action key to go into this rock up here. and then you can just ignore all the mobs. But just target your special action key against this rock once you jump. But your special action key here is your friend.
Unit depth. Repair requested. Task failed.
I can't get up there.
That's right, just run to the edge of the platform and jump up in the air, and then target your special action key to this rock. Yeah, it's all like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit fiddly, but you get used to
I think I
it.
was targeting the wrong rock. My bad.
Perfect. Now here, bringing lots of CC is good. We have to kill an anomaly in the middle. I'll call it out. Don't stand in the big laser. It will one-shot you. I'll also bring a bit of Aegis as well. So same deal, jump down, special action key onto the platform. Because you're all floaty, have a bit of time to plot it out. Cool, so we're just going to catch one of these orbs, starts the fight. So you stand behind the boss, don't look at the laser. Now, an anomaly is going to spawn in the middle, just kill it. If you have a skull over your head, stand in the circle that spawns. I'm in there, so yeah, everyone run to the boss now. And yeah, just DPS. Yeah, pretty laser. Projectile reflect here is great because a lot of these attacks are just projectiles. Cool, now we CC a bunch of mobs. You can take your time here, there's no rush, and if you are defeated, once we CC everything here, you will respawn. Okay, now we're going to have to do the orb catching phase once the boss moves to the edge. Aegis that. That will normally one-shot you. Probably have a laser momentarily. There we go. Just stand with your back to it. Else you get feared. Kill the anomaly in the middle. Cool, doomed to explode. Gonna need someone to grab that orb. It's gonna bounce around the arena. Use your special action key to get there. Let's get that res. I actually moved out there, that was my fault. Break the bar. .33, now we just have many mobs to CC. Again, just take your time, CC them. Grab the orb. Also just like burst people down. Doesn't matter if you die here, you will be rezzed just automatically. Perfect. Same deal, back in the middle. I'll Aegis that. Here, kill the anomaly in the middle. And if you have the laser or the skull over your head, stand in the circle. Kill that. Go crouch the orb. That's right, normally it's one person that's assigned to do it, but yeah, just focus the boss. I can grab this. Nice. And yeah, generally it will be the boon DPS that's usually sort of default assigned or assumed that will do it in pug groups. But I figured because you're lagging a bit, Coward, that would be less than ideal. Now, if you mouse over your special action key, it's now got more effects. You can use it in midair. It's a stun break, it's a blast finisher, and it's also a launch, so it's a huge amount of CC. One trick here, when the boss has a glowy orb floating above its head, it's going to spin there for a bit. When it disappears, you want a special action key into the boss's hitbox. Or else what will happen is the orb is going to shoot out in 5 different directions for each person who doesn't do that. It's going to leave high damaging AoEs on the ground. So if you just wait until the orb disappears, the second it does, special action key into his hitbox, the orb will disappear. And then we won't have to deal with that mechanic. Takes a bit of practice, but try and do that. Makes life easier. And same deal, we have the little blue anomaly guy that we have to kill. And people who have the skull have to go stand in the circle or we wipe. Better make sure you grab the singularity. Kill that anomaly. That always needs to go. Just wait out that circle if you're in it. And here we go, special action key to the boss. And don't stand those AoEs, they're very painful. And just face away when the eye pops up. Now everyone, if you get targeted by an orb, push it clockwise. Always clockwise here. Kill that. GG. When the anomaly pops up, always needs to die. Or else there's no safe spot for the person targeted to stand and it wipes the group. So yeah, just whenever that anomaly comes up, if you see it and no one's called target on it and kill it. Especially if you're power, you can just burst it down instantly.
Go forward, my minion.
Beautiful. And if you have the green circle, stack on the boss. Watch, keep an eye out for the orb that will pop up at some point. There it is. And now. There we go, far less there. If you're targeted by that, just keep it pointing to one side. Beautiful, remember, push clockwise. So everyone will typically go to one of the 4 sides to bait the little thing. Beautiful, special action key onto the boss. It's tons of CC, kill that. And yeah, if you have the green circle on the boss. Beautiful. Now it's just killing a little mob. Now, anomaly is going to pop up right now. Burst it down. Green circle on the boss. And special action key to avoid that. Beautiful. Didn't see any AoEs there, that's awesome. When the boss raises their arm back to attack, you can dodge through. Special action key to the boss, now. Beautiful. Beautiful, all push clockwise. You can just range it down. If you don't have range, you can actually just special action key onto the pylon and it will go. Kill the anomaly first and CC the boss. Need to CC the boss or else we wipe. Beautiful. Yeah, I definitely agree, Fermi. This Fractal is one of the sweet spots as well, I think. And same thing with Sanqua. Like this Sanqua and Nightmare, I feel they're just really well designed. We'll have another anomaly now. Whenever the boss comes back, always anomaly. Green on the boss. Things are going to disappear. If you fall through, it's fine. Just special action key. Yeah, you can just special action key when you're falling and you will survive.
Oh.
Yeah, as you fall to the ground, just special action key, do it. You won't take fall damage. There's a lot going on here, but it's the same mechanics. Ah, well, GG. But yeah, so if you fall through as you are falling, just calmly aim your special action key towards the ground. Once you're close, special action key, you will survive and you won't take fall damage. We've shifted, Oscar. We're doing this training. But yeah, if you do want to learn, like come along, probably... Oh, what server are you on as well? Because that also determines. We do Wednesdays on NA and Mondays on EU. NA, okay, so if you come along next Wednesday, we'll be able to do some more raid training there. So we're doing Fractals at the moment. Special action key to the boss. Now, pretty good. And if you get caught in those AoEs, just dodge right out. Face away or walk through. Beautiful. Everyone push clockwise. And if you hit by 2, it's a bit awkward, but just try and push them. We have a fair amount of time. I'll cover this one here. Don't attack the orb if you're in the wrong direction. So we need to go to the pylons or else we're going to wipe. Buckle up, this one's going to hurt. Oh, we got it, nice. But yes, never attack the orb unless you're pushing it towards a pylon that it needs to go to. It's a bit like Keep Construct. Yeah, Scourge is not... It's just a lack of stability. There we go, call that. You can somewhat stand between these AoEs and you're usually fine. Special action key to the boss right now. You can walk through or face away. Just keep that point in one direction, then dodge through. Get ready to special action to the boss right now. Perfect. Walk through. Get ready to push clockwise.
Stop. The consequences of your actions can be catastrophic.
Kill that. Oh, man.
Annihilate us all.
And special action key to it for CC. Great dude, I hope you're doing well, at least better than you are. I'm so sorry to hear you're not doing well. Couldn't sleep at all last night. Got a total of 3 hours of sleep. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you feel better soon. That does not sound fun at all. I hope you feel better soon. Hope that provides you a bit of enjoyment whilst you're very tired. You can ignore these mobs. Just focus the boss. Yeah, normally in the boss are always the focus. Special action key to the boss unless you're in the circle, in which case special action in place. Yes, I think yes, someone was not in the circle when they needed to be. But just always make sure if you are... Sorry, what was that?
I think I was feared, but I was definitely lagging.
Okay.
Special action keyed into it, and It said I landed, but then yeah, the blast went out again.
Okay, it's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, we've basically got the mechanics, it's just they're a bit faster each time. Kill the anomaly.
Subject designated for corporeal reassignment. Combat accept detonation.
Special action to the boss. Grenadis, how's it going? Welcome in. Walk through or turn around. Get ready to push clockwise.
Are you insane? This system is inherent.
Excellent pushing. Special action to the boss. Kill the anomaly. And CC the boss. Gotta CC the boss. Nice. And remember, your special action key also does CC. Plus it's an Aegis, so if you ever want to avoid a mechanic, just use it. Has a super short cooldown. Kill the anomaly. Green on the boss when that pops up. Special action key to the boss when that disappears. There we go. Just make sure you're really careful, great doodad. But definitely be very careful with what you're taking. See if we can get a res. Kill the anomaly. We can salvage this. If you're targeted, PD, that's you in the circle. GG. And oh yeah, like this one does, because there's so many mechanics going on. So we just really have to make sure if you're targeted with the red skull, always move to the circle. And remember, you can special action key there as well. It's usable in midair, it's a stun break, it's literally a get out of jail free card. Anomaly. Special action to the boss. Now. Turn around or walk through. And dodge through. Don't look at the boss. Get ready to push clockwise.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic.
Kill the anomaly and CC. Make sure to CC the boss. Special action key as well on it. Don't look at the laser or be in it. Get ready for the anomaly. Put green circle on the boss. Yep, so when that red circle or the red orb disappears, special action key to the boss. Because yeah, what happened there, everyone was stacked in the one spot. I presume we missed a lot of them. And then all the AoEs get stacked and you instantly die. So yes, when the orb disappears, special action into the boss's hitbox. Or honestly, special action anywhere, but to the boss's hitbox means you move less. Quite close to going Herald. With the anomaly?
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Upward potentially upward social interactions.
Yeah, a bit tricky there with the knockbacks, but we're okay for now. GG. Yep, so orb again. Oh, Quick Herald and CM's is fantastic. I might actually do. Beautiful. Coward, could you go a lack DPS? I'm just going to swap to Herald because I can actually pump out better stability than what I can on Scourge. No, Herald's fantastic. Honestly, I probably should be considering to run Firebrand here, but... yep, Hank Height. Nope, I want... Just double checking. Tally concentration. Yep, that's fine. Maybe just Flock. Yeah. Heal Herald? Yes, Heal Herald. Why not Chrono? Because I don't have my infusions on it, and that's just going to be annoying. Whereas this way, it's not annoying. Or else, yeah, I would actually do Chrono for that very reason. Let's double check the build I'm running. Song of the Miss. Yeah. Actually, no. There. That. Cool. Cool, we should be good to go.
Eat my dust.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Upward potentially upward social interactions.
Special action to the boss.
Allow me to act.
Walk through. And get ready to push clockwise.
Stop. The consequences of your actions can be catastrophic. I harness the
CC the boss and kill the anomaly. Stand break.
Overriding initialization program. Production interrupted. Reactor initialization program override.
Kill the anomaly.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Special action to the boss right now. Let's see if we can power res. Let's get ready to special action to the boss right now. Kill the anomaly.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Upward potentially upward social interactions.
Yeah, you're not actually wrong about it. Healed Renegade is actually pretty good on this. And you can just jump that shockwave as it comes in. It's power res. Don't look at the boss. Ready to push clockwise.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all.
Kill the anomaly when it pops up.
Stop. The consequence of harnessing.
CC the boss. CCing the boss is the priority. Nice.
Reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
It has been too long. Allow me to act.
Now you're in time.
Kill the anomaly.
I'll set the parameters.
Green circle to the middle. Special action to the boss. Now. Don't stand on the blue lit up things. They're going to disappear. Face away from the boss. Special action to the boss. Now. Can get that res. That would be great. I've fallen down, but that's okay. I'll just special action to the ground as soon as I'm able. Kill the anomaly.
Selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
No, just GG. Gee, Cal, could I get you to swap back to quickness? I'm going to make another change.
Sure, can also do heal green.
Perfect.
Did you want me to do heal?
No, that's fine. Just go quickness. I was just swapping to Renegade, because it might actually be a bit better for this.
Never surrender.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Awkward social interactions.
Iron Legion, put your best into it.
Special action to the boss whenever you see that. Cool, just push clockwise.
Are you insane? This system is inherently
Subject
unstable.
selected for
You'll
temporal
annihilate us all.
realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
Kill the anomaly and push the thing.
I harness the chaos of interminable
Move,
space-time.
soldier.
It's over. That feels good.
But yeah, Joust does have great utility. Like, the ability is obviously great.
Production interrupted.
The group-wide stun break on Rye the Great Dwarf is awesome.
Fate, meet fist.
Reactor initialization.
Kill the anomaly.
No alternative.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. DVR stability. 80%.
Special action to the boss. Now. It's power res.
Time for a revolution.
Special action to the boss. Yeah, in PV, I'm literally just using it for stability. Kill the anomaly.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
Jump the shockwave. Res. Orbs are up. Push them as best we can.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all. Stop. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
We'll break the bar. Perfect. Kill the anomaly.
Target identified.
Cool.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
Power res, just take the time to do that.
Now you're in my domain.
Kill the anomaly.
Subject selected for emergency stabilization. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
You'll be doing that one for days.
Special action key to the boss in a moment.
Warband in position. Iron Legion, put your best into it.
Anomaly.
Subject designated for corporeal reassignment. Seek quarantine for accepted detonation.
And it's true, it does many things well, but it can't do them all at the same time. That's kind of it.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Over here.
Refreshing.
On the double.
Stability. Push as best we can, kill the anomaly.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
Back me up.
I've literally got like all of them.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all. Stop. What? Harness the chaos of interminable
Clean.
space-time.
Freedom must be earned, not given.
CC.
Use a hand over here.
Yeah, we'll just GG there. Oh, let's grab that.
Freedom must
Shadow
be
that.
not given.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Special action key. Oh, I could not even see that mechanic.
Refreshing. Eat my dust.
This is our fight.
And there we go, we're getting the feel for it again. Push clockwise. Kill the anomaly.
Subject designated for corporeal reassignment. Seek
Are
quarantine
Legion.
for accepted detonation.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
The time is at hand for reckoning.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
down the oppressors.
Reactor initialization program override.
I'll shatter the Ventari tablet here for a bit of extra stability. Get ready to port to the boss. Stability there. So I can get a bit of stability on Ventari. It's just a little bit jank.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Upload potentially upward social
Harness the
interactions.
chaos of interminable space-time.
CC.
This is our fight.
There we go. I should have actually done my Surge of the Mist far quicker there. Yeah, Druid and Chrono are more flexible and require less planning. Chrono in particular is just god tier in Fractal at the moment. I just don't have one easily geared without me dropping 80 gold. Oof.
I need healing. Seriously.
Yeah, Druid is still honestly is one of the best healers, if not the best or second best in terms of sheer raw healing. We did the thing. We've been meaning to do this for a bit. Yeah, color heal skill is the highest heal skill in the game. It does, yeah. Like color's healing is actually pretty insane. Just gonna quickly get my Agni resistance on this character. Medic's feedback, perfect. Moa, I'm a lack. Mantra concentration.
Oh, what a place.
That looks right. Yeah, close enough. Cool, ready spaghettis.
Fixed, focused,
Yep.
concentration. There's the power. Getting help. Subject selected for realignment. Upload potentially upward social interactions.
There we go, just relearning Chrono a bit. Port to the boss. And thank you, Evan, for answering questions while I've been a bit distracted.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
Subject selected for temporal. There's the power. Upload potentially upward social interactions.
how do I get the party UI to look at that? You should be able to just maybe do something in the options, I think. Might be like show party icons or party portraits or something. Yeah, that one's just a typical option setting. There's nothing particularly fancy we're doing there. Kill the anomaly.
Subject designated for corporeal reassignment. DDR stability 80%.
I need healing. Seriously.
That's why we bought Medic's feedback there for the mad revive potential. What was the vault scene? I thought it was as well. Link to the boss. Just distort that. Kill the anomaly first.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Stop.
Avoid
The
potentially awkward
consequences of your
social
actions could be
interactions.
catastrophic. Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate it. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
There's the power.
Does that do barrier? Oh, it does healing. Nice. It's not running well of action, so the might's going to be a bit lacking, but it's probably fine. Oh, I have stability in that too. Anomaly.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions. That's how amazing I am.
Where is Goddess?
Help me, please.
Get ready to blink to the boss. Stability that. Push clockwise.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all.
I need an subject selected for
Stop.
temporal
The
realignment.
consequences of
Kill the anomaly.
Awkward social interactions.
Yeah. Yeah, so remember the orbs always have to be pushed clockwise. If they get pushed in the wrong order, then it's going to break things. So yes, just always, whichever orb you're tethered to, try and push it clockwise. If you're tethered to 2, sort of just got to make do.
Had my weapon stowed there, someone else was hitting it, I couldn't control it at all.
Yeah, you don't want to make sure you're not just pushing it willy-nilly.
Rage at maximum. Subject selected for temporal.
Kill the anomaly.
Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
And we'll just stability that. And I can probably disregard that. Stability that there. So always push clockwise.
consequences of your
Subject
actions could be
selected for
catastrophic.
temporal realignment.
Kill the anomaly.
Potentially awkward social interactions.
If the pillar's already destroyed, can't push to it.
I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
Stability that.
Reactor initialization.
Kill the anomaly.
No alternative.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. DDR stability 80%.
green circle on the boss. Get ready to blink to the boss. Cheeky feedback that actually saved us. Blink to the boss. Perfect. Time the blink to the boss there correctly, you basically just negate the entire mechanic. Stability. Stability. More stability. Push clockwise.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time. Blink storm. Health, vigor, recovery.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
Stability.
Now you're in mind.
Kill the anomaly. Blink to the boss. Get ready. Okay, we managed to survive that. Jump the shockwave. Off the lit up areas. Blink to the boss. Push.
Are you insane? This system is inherently unstable. You'll annihilate.
Kill the anomaly.
Subject designated for corporeal reassignment.
Stop. The consequences of your actions.
Go to that other side there.
Back at it.
Yeah, so when the boss goes invulnerable, ideally what we want to do is have people somewhat move towards the edges of the arena in the 4 areas, because the person closest towards each orb is going to get tethered to it. So what happened there was someone got, I believe it was Cal, got tethered to 3 of them because no one else was closer. So when the boss goes invulnerable, just make sure you go towards the edge there, so you'll bait out the orb, then it's easy for you to push clockwise. Can't do a ready check here, unfortunately. Oh, Guild Wars 2 like PvP is great fun. Stability that. Don't jump back too early. Blink to the boss. Stability. Cool, so now move to the edge, bait your orb, and then push it.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic. I've got the target.
Don't push it, Exos, don't push it that way. That's pushing it away from where it needs to go.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, can only ever go to a lit up pillar. GG.
Yeah, after I got my orb, I was out again, I'm sorry.
Yes, make sure you de-target everything. Oh, we should be good to go.
I've got the target.
Getting help.
Kill the anomaly.
Never felt better.
Sort of preemptively get a feedback down there. I thought we might need it. 9 on a win streak, too stressed to queue another. At that point is very stressful. No stability that. Oh, boss invulnerable. Go towards an edge.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic.
Kill the anomaly. CC the boss. And just stability that so people don't die. Kill the anomaly. Blink to the boss. Stability. Get ready to blink to the boss. Now. To get the res, so power res. Kill the anomaly. Perfect. Get the res quick. That hurt. Need to actually keep myself alive. Moves the edge.
Are you insane? The system is inherent.
Perfect.
It's the chaos of interminable space-time.
Getting help. Accelerating. Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
Kill the anomaly. That's on me. Hooray, nice. Blink to the boss. Now. Blink to the boss. Now. Ready to push.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic.
We'll just let it run to the other side. There we go. Good recovery. CC. Kill the anomaly. Anomaly's priority. There we go. Blink to the boss. Now. Cool, last push to the end, blink to the boss. All the mechanics are going to kind of happen at the same time. Kill the anomaly. That's priority. Nice. 8%. Just relax. See if you can push it last 5%. Madigon, how's it going? Welcome in. So good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Just keep pushing. Bit of DPS should be able to get there. 1%. There we go. Well done. Did we not get that?
Nice, so first try.
Or did we actually not get that?
Oh wow.
Guess not.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
That's really weird.
Awkward social
Except I
interaction.
was standing down there the whole time. Why didn't he spawn on me?
That's a fun bug. Oh well, now we're going to be really good at it. GG. That was interesting. That was... You had to talk, I know. Doing great. Just watched the Power Virtuoso build video. I think this playstyle suits you better than Condiver. I'm glad to hear that. And yes, everyone, make sure you go check out our video there on the wonderful Power Virtuoso. But yeah, that was super jank. I'm not sure why that happened. Oh well. Is what it is. That's right. Guess where you go again. It's the same thing, but better. Stability.
This time with feeling?
Yep, this time with feeling.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Kill the anomaly. That's got to die. Ready to blink to the boss now. Stability. Are you trying for a certain achievement? No, we're just training a few people in this challenge mode right now. It's not so much we're training for a certain achievement, it's we're just trying to get it done. But some people, it's not first time on this Fractal, but definitely pretty early on in their progression.
Subject selected.
Kill the anomaly.
Harness the chaos of interminable
Social
space-time.
interactions.
Whereas this one, I've done this Fractal, you know, hundreds of times at this point, so it's a bit like muscle memory. But yeah, we all got to start somewhere.
Program. Production interrupted.
And there's a big difference between these encounters and raids and strikes in particular. These go by much quicker, but the mechanics are also much faster paced, as in like there's more mechanics happening at the same time and like quicker between themselves. Blink to the boss now. I haven't mentioned Fractals. I do recommend it. They're some of the most fun content in the game. They're also obscenely profitable to do. Especially if you can get to the point where you're doing challenge modes and tier 4s all the time. Get ready to blink to the boss now. Oh yeah, we can't do too much there. Hey Thorin, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that.
Are you insane? This system is
Kill the anomaly. Oh, that's really not what we wanted.
the consequences of your actions could be catastrophic.
And yeah, like you generally have to have all people do the mechanics. Everyone has to know how to deal with things. That makes it harder in some ways, but honestly, like once people know, they actually become easier. Let's maybe give it one more pull, and then I think we'll call it there. So let's make this one the pull. Stability. Kill the anomaly. And the thing with a lot of Fractal fights is that they actually have a rhythm to them. And once you know that rhythm, you know the timing for when mechanics are going to pop up, you know when you're going to need to do things, you know when the boss is going to move. That's more the case than in raids where bosses, you know, tend to sort of follow one designated tank. Whereas in Fractals, the bosses are a bit more scripted in a sense. Oh, it's one of my many blessings that I have functionally infinite patience. That's why I did over 1,500 pulls on Harvest Temple.
Are you insane?
See, one thing I'm not...
Inherently unstable. You'll annihilate us all.
pushing two of them at the same time is always like super sus.
Inherently unstable.
There we go.
Us all. I harness the chaos of interminable space-time.
And what's the true fractal mechanic? Higher DPS skip phases? Yes, unironically, especially on fights like Sunqua, higher DPS actually makes the fights like drastically easier. Once you're at the point on Sunqua Peak where you can just have high enough DPS to skip the middle air phase and the middle water phase, you just blitz through the fight. Kill the anomaly? Look, see, there's a lot of mechanics going on here at the same time as well. Link to the boss. So you do have to get used to that. Stability that. Do I have stability? Oh, I still do. Nice. Link to the boss. Now. I should do the raids. What should you do with the raids drop of the specific boss? Should you keep them? That's actually a bit of a tricky question. What I recommend, set yourself up an account on kp.me. It's basically those tokens that you are describing, they are basically used as kill proof. It's a bad form of kill proof, but it's the only form of kill proof that we have. So what you can do is link your Guild Wars 2 API key with kp.me. That isn't link. Is it not kp.me or killproof.me? Or killproof.me. Whoop. Killproof.me. That's the one. Yeah, killproof.me. Thank you for that. Don't know why I tried to open it over there. It's a very bad time for me to do that. But yes, killproof.me. Create yourself an account on there. And then basically you can store your killproof there. It'll just record how much you've got so that you don't have to actually keep it. But if you want to get into raiding and you don't create an account on there, where is Goddess? It's really hard to see. No, I'm in the air. Blink over there. So you don't need to keep it. Yeah, once you have an account on that website, killproof.me, then yeah, you really don't need to. You don't strictly need to, but it's going to really benefit you if you want to raid more. That one's going there. Yeah, once it's updated on the website, you can delete. Yes. Yeah, this is... Yeah, let's try. Okay, I think we might leave that one there. I think we're getting a little bit tired now. But either way, very good tonight, everyone. We got through Sunqua okay, and like honestly, we basically got through this fight. It's just annoying we didn't actually get the awards, but that's fine. We will get that next time. But yes, very well done tonight. There, it's just you have to get a bit of a feel for the timing of the mechanics, and then it's okay. But no, yeah, very good job tonight, everyone. Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
Those who doesn't have Simon the Cat just yet, get ready with the materials next time. I think it's in this the Fractal that you get the cat. Was it?
Maybe. I actually haven't got any of the cats. Yeah, talk to trailers and helping. No, some pretty rough instabilities as well.
It's a really cool kitty. Gotta collect them all.
But excellent. I think we'll pick that up again next week, and we'll see how many people we can rustle up, because it may be raid training or some Fractal CMs will be good. It's good we got through Sunqua, and also once you get through that last encounter there on Shadow Observatory, Nightmare is drastically easier. It's just on that phase, there's like a million mechanics going on and everyone has to deal with them.
Oh yeah.
But excellent. With that, I'll catch you all next week, and you will take care. And we've gone well over time without a break, so it's time for us to go and stretch our legs. We'll be back in a little bit. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. And Gomez, thank you so much for the sub as well. And thank you for coming along for Fractals there. Sorry we weren't able to get the Fractals done. But, like, overall, for what was generally some people's, I think, first or maybe even second time doing challenge modes, that was pretty good. And especially Shattered Observatory, the last boss there, it can be really, really rough. there's so many mechanics going on at, you know, so many different points in that. It's a lot to pay attention to. So honestly, everyone did really well. And yeah, got through Sanqua as well. Took a few attempts to get through Sanqua, and the DPS was almost at that point where, you know, you can start skipping. But Fractals are also one of those areas of the game which really do benefit from bringing certain classes over others. Things like Virtuoso, Scourge, just any really good ranged DPS class is usually pretty good. Let's go and take a look at this stuff here. But yeah, everyone did pretty well. Yeah, that's exactly right. Newer players deal with more mechanics than experienced ones just because of damage. Yeah, and like the difference between experienced players' damage and newer players' damage in Fractals is stark. Like on a more experienced group, even a pug group, you'll see like all the DPS players pulling around 30k DPS throughout the first phase of Sanqua and just absolutely blasting it. Whereas if you're not at that stage, then you're having to deal with so many more mechanics and so many spicier mechanics as well. Which then means you have to be on point for so much longer. So yeah, Fractals are really one of the areas of the game. There's a lot of areas in the game where having higher DPS actually makes it easier, simply because you deal with less mechanics. But in certain Fractals, that becomes really, really stark. Yeah, what is Scorball's last phase? No clue. Yeah, like, even in pug groups, you may have like 10 seconds of the final phase, but if you're in a really experienced bursty group, you'll straight up phase him before he even has a chance to attack. And same thing with second boss in that one, Astri, or I can never actually remember what the boss's name is, but same deal. You can just completely negate mechanics on that, and you start seeing weird things like people GGing if they get hit by the red skull, purely because then they're going to respawn anyway. There's all sorts of janky stuff that takes place. Atsariv. Okay, Atsariv. I'll try and remember that. All these years of doing Fractals, and I've forgotten it. Never actually taken time to learn it. But the thing with Fractals is that they are much faster paced than most areas of the game. You missed the bug that removed to CC phase. There is some fun bugs there as well. And if we deposit everything there, if we get our luck, and I have some more of those. Cool. So now, 12 character select. Where is the artificer? Here. Oh, Atsariv. Because now I should be able to refine this luck into exotic luck. Let's go lucent motes as well. I should probably actually... should I even bother sending... No, I just may as well just sell them. Because when I come to runes and sigils, I may even just buy the next component. I'll have to actually see. And if not, it's just a bit of extra gold I can have on hand to speed up the acquisition of our legendary armor on EU. Mystic motes, them's the ones. I may even just buy those. Should probably sell you lucky of 15 stacks just AFK. And yeah, like now's the time. It's literally the time of year to do it. Now, so we need some master. Cool, we'll let that do its thing. And cool, just in the meantime, we'll pull up Steam as well, so then we can transition over to some Path of Exile. I'm just crafting in the background. Oh, you just need one fractal to complete ad infinitum. LFG is so slow. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Relevant. Which fractal do you need? Steam's just getting updated. Lovely chubbly. Oh, Captain Mitrin, so you can deliver the pages. Oh, hopefully you're able to, even if you don't get it today, like you can always, that will pop up in the LFG at some point soon. Okay, we're almost done with that now. Oh, good, Steam's ready in the background. And nice, grab that Vaporeon. I took today off to chill and play. It needs to happen today. Ah, okay. But are you on EU or NA? Because then I'm sure like maybe Sufferance might be able to help. Oh, an EU. Okay, yeah, we're on NA at the moment, unfortunately. But if anyone is able to help, that would be appreciated. Oh, just waiting for Svanya boss? Very nice. Let's see how much we can turn our luck into. Okay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And depending on how we go, we may even be able to finish Path of Exile tonight, or at least Act 3 Cruel, and then actually dive into Endgame. So let's see what we can do. See how quick we can be. I wish the speed of this didn't cap out and just kept increasing. How much do you like Scrapper? I really enjoy Scrapper. It is my favourite of the engineer specs. Don't see me playing it much. It's mostly because I don't play a huge amount of engineer. But like, if I'm given, if there is like one engineer, one I'll pick, I will pick Scrapper. The DPS build on that I just find is absolutely amazing. You get so much barrier, it's simple to play. I really like it. The Condi mech's pretty chill as well. I've got to learn more Holosmith. Holosmith's just been one that's never really clicked with me. I think it's because the builds generally rely a bit more on kits and swapping, which when you're playing with Australian ping, that can feel a bit meh sometime. Whereas I don't seem to have that problem on Scrap. It relies a bit less on kits and swapping into things like Photon Forge and stuff. Yeah, Holo's a bit more on the difficult side. There are some lower intensity builds, like even the one we were rocking a bit early in today's stream. We were, after a couple of attempts, just very comfortably pulling 36, and that's on a bit of a simplified build. But yeah, there definitely are far easier specs out there. Good, that is taken care of, so let's go and just flog off some of that. Cool, 22 gold, recoup some of which I have lost. Let's go Cities Divinity's Reach. Just update some stuff in the background.
Evening.
How were the rounds?
The usual. Screaming kids, bar fights, and commerce at its most primal.
Another day in paradise.
Gods bless the Queen.
Good night.
Cool, that will be ready to go shortly. So let's go just check out these vendors here, because I can convert luck into quite a few things. Let's just check festivals. Let's find exactly the best thing for me to do with my luck. Lunar New Year, that's the one I want. Okay, so generally Tyrian exchange vouchers. How to get the 500 luck one? Oh, it drops randomly. It can't be crafted, no, it just drops randomly, or maybe from some achievements.
What do you need to know?
But yeah, if we get Tyrian exchange vouchers... Yeah. Loading up on... or even... Tales of Dungeon Delving... or Geodes.
May Lissa aid you.
It's the weekly vendor.
How's it going?
I can buy one per week. Ugh. And yeah, we can just buy that as well. Do we need to? Yeah, might as well.
How can I help?
I don't need transmutation charges. And we can sell that on the trading post.
You seek knowledge?
Nice, we can turn that to a bit more gold. Sweet. Cool, and with that, what we're going to do is take a momentary break, and then we're going to come back with some Path of Exile. So, thank you to everyone who joined us for Fractals tonight. It was a good sort of Fractal training session, especially diving straight into the CM, so that was good. And we've got a new Hollowsmith build ready to play on this account, which is great. And then, yeah, on Sunday, we'll be back with more Guild Wars 2 shenanigans on EU. So looking forward to that. But we'll be back in just a minute. Sit tight.